Hey, good afternoon. Have you gotten your $1,400 third stimulus check today, March 24th? It's about an hour left on the East Coast before banking hours close of 5 p.m. With an hour to go, viewers of this channel have still not gotten their $1,400 third stimulus check. They could still post later today. They could still post tomorrow. But certain banks like Bank of America, Wells, Chase did deliver stimulus checks to viewers of this channel today. Not a lot of viewers, very few. So what's going on? In this video, I'm going to jump into the live chat with you and interact and see who's getting stimulus checks now with an hour left in the day. A week ago today, this was the big moment. On March 17th of St. Patrick's Day, the final hour before the banking closes on the East Coast was when a lot of checks started to appear in bank accounts. Let me see if that happens as I jump into the live chat with you in this big interactive edition of Noontime LALATE. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone? Have you received that $1,400 third stimulus check yet today by direct deposit? In the opening credits right there, I was able to look over to a screen which I have to my side of just the chat, and the answer was no. A lot of no's. I'll be jumping into the live chat with you, but first, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, like this video. If you're not become a member, consider becoming a member. The best way we know what's going on is you. And the best way we see what's happening is when things are going. If I actually had a camera on the screen right now, it looks like this. It looks like this, and the comments are no, 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 no. Now, it's literally flying right now. No, no, no. If I was to ask viewers for a second, can you please tell me who got the stimulus check so far today? Let's see what happens to the screen. The screen is currently moving this fast. In the comments, let me ask the viewers in the chat right now, who has gotten the stimulus check today and which bank? Let's see how it starts to slow down the chat. And let's see if there's any results from viewers who got to the stimulus check today. I know I have about 9 to 20 results so far today. If you did not receive the stimulus check today, hold off on posting no just yet. I want to see if I have any yeses for just a second. If you got a stimulus check today, let me see if you got anything today. Did get Chase, says Karen. Yes, Chase is another person. It's really going fast. Trying to see it. Yes, Chase, another person, California. Yes, from Wells Fargo, says John. I think that was a yes. Okay, now it's starting to really slow down. Yes, says Chase, says Cecil. Yes, says Arvest Bank, Oklahoma. Thank you. And that was Majorita, Arvest Bank. So that's a new list. Let's see. Yes is Chase, is Mark Rubin. Thank you, Mark. Yes is U.S. Bank. That's a new one. Okay, so that was, whoa, now the chat's zooming. So we do see some new ones come in. Susan Hart says U.S. Bank. Yes. Let's see some of the yes. Yes says Carolina Direct Express, Timothy. Yes, Bank America, says Pat. And yes, U.S. Bank, said someone else. Oh, I missed it. Yes, Bank America, says Janice. First Bank, 10. Yes, BOA. Yes, Direct Express. I couldn't see it. So this is what's happening. What's happening right now is exactly what I had heard last Sunday and what I had predicted before today. Last Sunday, I had a couple of viewers here being told that there was going to be a big drop of stimulus checks on the 24th. I heard this last Sunday from viewers. One viewer heard it from Chase and one viewer heard it from Wells. Well, on Monday, the IRS confirmed the situation. Today is the second wave of direct deposits from the IRS, and ostensibly the final wave, because IRS says if you don't get it today, March 24th, it's in the mail. That's the exact words of IRS this last Monday. The most up-to-date delegation of what's going on with the delivery. Now, going into today, I said the big banks are going to release the stimulus checks today. And I specifically said Wells, Bank of America, and Chase. And guess what? Those are the banks. The viewers of this channel who have reported receiving stimulus checks today, a lot have reported Chase. Wells is starting to come in progressively. PNC, Harvest Bank, US Bank. This is just today. Direct Express, Green Dot, Citizens Bank, B of A, H&R Block, Regions Bank, and TD Bank. So of the viewers who have gotten the stimulus checks today, the chat has now slowed down to like this. That's the speed of the chat. Because over, what have we had? Like 3 videos so far where I've asked this question so far today. I think I've had maybe 30 viewers, maybe 40 viewers that I can see in the live chat that got the stimulus check today. All right, now let's go over to the chat and let me ask who, if you have not gotten the stimulus check today, say no and the bank. And let's see how fast the chat moves and let's see the results. If you have not gotten a stimulus check today and you're expecting it, say no and which bank, and let's see what the results say. No Chase, says Victor. No Green Dot, says Lynn. No says Wells, says Brenda. No says Nana on Chime. No says Joseph for Comerica. No says Direct Express from Ray. Oh, and now there goes the screen. If you're watching the screen, you can literally see it. It's actually moving faster than I described it before. It's almost, if you, my goodness. I wish I had a camera on the screen. I told you before it was moving like this. Now it's literally moving like this. I actually can't even grab the screen. I have a mouse on the screen where I can sort of grab it and slow it down for me, not slow it down for you, but slow it down for me. I can't even grab it at the moment. The chat rate currently, a very fast chat rate is about 100. We're at 140. We went to 250 a second ago, even though the chat rate is slightly delayed. So it shows you how many no's there are. There's currently 2,200 people in the room, almost 2,300 people in the room. The number's growing. And of 2,300 people in the room, 5, 6 got stimulus checks. So that's 90% of a room that's 2,200 people live at the moment have not gotten stimulus checks today with about an hour to go. Now, we certainly don't know what zip code, if people are on the East Coast or the West Coast or the Midwest, but the bottom line is it's 12 noon here in Los Angeles. So if you're on the East Coast, you got 2 more hours of banking time. If you're in the Midwest, you got 3 more hours. And if you're on the West Coast, you got about 5 more hours, 4 more hours. So the speed of the comments shows how many people have not gotten the stimulus check. So where is it? Where is it? And let's say we go into the end of today. Let's say we go into the end of today and you've still not seen it by direct deposit. Then what should you think? Number one, if you bank at a big bank, like a Wells Fargo, a Chase, a Bank of America, a Capital One Bank, a B of A, Citicorp, Citibank, something like that. You bank at a big bank and you don't see it appear today, it's likely not coming by direct deposit. Why? Because that's what IRS said earlier this week. If you do not see the deposit by March 24th, IRS's exact words, it's in the mail. My words to you is, well, if you also bank at a big bank, it's likely not going to post tomorrow. But if you bank at a smaller bank, there's always the possibility they're holding the funds for one extra day to clear them for some particular reason. So I would give it an additional extra day for tomorrow for direct deposit. Then, if you go to the end of the 25th, tomorrow, March 25th, and you don't show direct deposit of the stimulus check, where is it? IRS's exact words are, it's in the mail. So where in the mail? And what date is it in the mail? And when am I getting it in the mail? Let me answer all those questions for you right now. First, the easiest way to know when it's in the mail is to be able to track its delivery in the mail. First way, irs.gov. Go in there and use the tracking tool that tracks your stimulus check. If it gives you a result that it's of mail, great. That is insanely great news. Let me tell you what that result means. You understand it, because this is actually not very obvious. If it says mail, March 31st, that means the date on the check is March 31st, not that the check will land in your mailbox March 31st or that it's being sent out on March 31st. It means the date on the check. So what day you're actually getting the check? Likely 1 to 2 days ahead of time, because IRS usually sends out checks 1 to 2 days so that you get it 1 to 2 days before its effective date. So if it says the 31st, subtract 2 days before, and that's when you're likely to get it. Okay, let's say you go to irs.gov and you show no results. Then what can you do? Well, next step I would do is go and check if there's go and look at one of the free apps online to see what's the official way your street address is listed, because your way of typing it in is likely not recognized by IRS. IRS's tool will show no result if it doesn't recognize the street address because you used ST instead of street, or AV instead of avenue, or AV period instead of AVE. It's very finicky. Let's say you do all that and it still shows no result. What could you do next? The next thing I would do is I would go in to irs.gov, set up a username and password for free, and go in there and request a transcript inside of irs.gov. It'll then show an entry of all activity under your name and social security number. And if it shows a date of a stimulus check, it would say economic impact payment, March 31st, then great, you know it has been mailed out. If it doesn't show a result, then likely at that point it has not been sent. Okay, if you do the transcript or something like that, and you do have some indication it's somewhere, it's somewhere, it just hasn't come. Another tool you can use is this tool. This tool is on on USPS.com. It is called the Informed Delivery System by USPS. You can check to see if a check is coming to you in the mail from IRS. And while I'm not a sophisticated user of the system, and I've not used it before, it's a very useful tool, says a lot of viewers. So this is if you want to see when and where that check is coming to you, then you can use this tool on USPS.com. It is a free tool. Let me jump back into our live chat right now and see some more of your great comments and questions across the board. If you've not received your stimulus check, say no and the bank. Oh, there's Michelle. So Michelle said, my date was changed from the 17th to the day and still have not gotten it. So it's also moved since then. So if it says direct deposit today, that's very interesting. If it says mail today, Michelle, then it should be in the mailbox. Lloyd Kitchens, it says mailing date the 26th. Okay, so this is a common date. 99.99% of the viewers who get a mail date from the IRS tool get the March 26th date. That means, Lloyd, that the check has a date on it of March 26th, and you'll likely get it today or tomorrow. Thank you for your great comment. Tatted up DeSale. What if the IRS tool still says the 17th? If it says the 17th for direct deposit, I don't know what to think about that. At this point, I would be guessing. But I mean, one of the things is maybe they attempted it on the 17th and it failed, or that They have yet to update it. I have had viewers that have had the IRS tool change its date, as the viewer just before you, where it said one date and they changed it. So the fact that it shows a date, I think, is very good for you, tat it up. But watch it, because it's likely to change the date. Wendy, it's not right they don't know how to release anything for the elderly and the disabled. I agree. It's not right that they can't figure out how to send out a check to people that they send checks to every month. It doesn't make any sense. Michael Festa, the 17th TD Bank, but the other family members haven't gotten it. Do you all? It depends on whether you're all in the same well, that's a situation that's happening across the board. Multiple people who are similar, like husband and girlfriend and boyfriend, or brother and sister, one gets it, another one doesn't get it. It's not very clear why that's happening. LH, you're so awesome, says Shirley. I appreciate that. Teddy, the first two was direct deposit. Now it says nothing when you go in and check your status. So Teddy, keep on watching it. Could they send your stimulus with your monthly payment? They could, but understand, here's one message I want to make very clear to you. Is IRS's official statement this week is, if you don't get it by direct deposit today, you're not getting it by direct deposit at a later date. And I have seen comments from viewers that are being told by call center operators for banks, or told by tellers certain stories. IRS's official word: you don't get it by direct deposit today, you're not getting it by direct deposit at a later date. I'll say it again. IRS's very clear words is, if you do not get it by direct deposit today, it's in the mail. It's not coming by direct deposit at a later date. Now, IRS could change that, but that is their current situation. And I hope that people have heard that and tell other people, because it's very important for people to know that, because this narrative that there'll be another wave of direct deposit is not our IRS's actual policy. They've actually said that's not what's going to happen. Any word on Navy Federal Credit Union, says Crystal. Yes, I've had some people get paid from Navy Federal Credit Union last week, but not today. Nothing at 3 o'clock in Tennessee. BB&T, says Flossie. Thank you for your comment. Keturah, my payment tool hasn't and still has not worked. Can you say that tool again to check the mail? Yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is the video after this. I think the video after this will be a checking your stimulus check video and mail video. It's going to go over the tool on the IRS. It's going to go over the transcript trick, and it's going to go over this item. I'm going to do it as a separate video right after this, because I think it's very important. You can write down this website. It's usps.com. But if you want to find it by Google, it's very simple. It's called Informed, INFORMED, Informed Delivery, Post Office. It's the Informed Delivery by the Post Office. It's a website. The background of the website you can't see because it's it doesn't work right. Just sort of like everything else at the post office. It doesn't work right. So you see the background of the show's graphics. That's why you see blue behind the white. LALATE does not appear on the on their website. Let me jump back into the live chat. Nothing on U.S. banks, says Gene. Nothing at 2 o'clock in Houma, Louisiana, says Crystal. So you got 3 more hours. Chase Bank, nothing, says Barbara. Nothing on Arvest, says Margaret. Juan Sosa, Direct Express, nothing. Mom got it with Wells today, but me, nada. So let me give you the big update if you're just joining me midway through this video. This is where we are today. Some viewers have shown stimulus checks post exactly where I thought they're going to post today. I told you last Saturday that today viewers who bank at Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America or big banks would likely see direct deposits of their $1,400 stimulus checks occur today. And that's what's happened. Now, of those same banks, some viewers have also not shown deposits appear. Those banks that have shown deposits appear today are Bank of America, Wells, Chase, PNC, Arvest, I guess that's US Bank. Oh, US Bank. Direct Express, Green Dot, Citizens Bank, H&R Block, Regional Bank, and TD Bank. Those are banks that viewers have seen stimulus checks post today. And those include viewers on Social Security, SSI, railroad benefits, VA, and similar benefits, SSI, SSDI as well. Now, last week, a week ago today, at this time, this was when this list got very large. This was the March 17th list at about this time yesterday, where the names started coming in very quickly. On March 17th, this is when this list grew. These were banks paying last week about this time, and also for people on SSI and SSDI. Citizens Bank, PNG, Bancorp, Bank Chime, PayPal, NetSpend, Green Dot, People's United Bank, US Bank, PNC, Capital One Bank, Lake Michigan, Union Bank, USAA, Metabank, MX Bluebird, Navy Federal, BT&P, Wood Forest, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, H&R Block, and also a TurboTax. Those were banks that paid funds last week. Of those, Green Dot paid the day after, and H&R Block and Green Dot paid last weekend, which on Monday, this Monday, IRS said, no, that's not from the last round. That's from the new round. They're paid ahead of time. So this is what my personal opinion is of the situation. My personal opinion is if you are a Chime or a Cash App consumer and you don't have the stimulus check by today, it's likely in the mail because Cash App and Chime over 1, 2, 3 stimulus checks over the last year and 2 rounds of the stimulus check have always paid in advance, way in advance. So if you don't get the stimulus check by the end of today from Chime or Cash App, it's likely not coming. It's likely not coming tomorrow. If you're a big bank customer like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, B of A, US Bank, anything that's sort of quite large, Citicorp, Citibank, anything like that, if you don't see it also by the end of today, it's likely not coming tomorrow because they don't hold funds a day after the effective check. It's not customary practice. Finally, if you're a smaller bank operator, then it may be tomorrow. It may appear tomorrow. The difference between last week, the 17th, and today is profound. The first difference is, one, Direct Express cardholders are getting deposits today. Not a lot, but some. They got nothing last week. So there were no Direct Express cardholders getting deposits on March 17th. Today, March 25th, there are some. There's also a lot that aren't. The second thing that's profound is we see 9 out of 10 viewers not getting a check today and 1 out of 10 getting a check today. So it's very, very few people are getting checks. It's not like there's an avalanche of people getting checks today. Most of the people not getting checks. Now, that is why the video after this may be the most important video of the day. Why? I need to get a sense of how many of you have a result on IRS that it's coming in the mail or have any result that it's coming in the mail, because I can't get a sense of all these massive viewers today. I mean, it's a lot of viewers today who haven't got a check so far. Of all of you, is it coming in the mail or is it not coming anywhere? Really unclear. IRS statement is in the mail. Watch the mail. But if you go to the IRS tool and it shows no information, I need to sort of get a sense of how many are getting no information from the IRS tool and somehow are. Let me try a little bit of that right now so I get a sort of a preview of the video right after this. Let me ask right now in the live chat. Drop the comment, tool works or tool doesn't work. I want to have a sense of whether the tool is working for you or not working for you. And I'm referring to the IRS tool. Tool work, W-O-R-K, or tool not work. No information, says someone. No information, says Jazzy. No information, says Cat. No information. No, none, no. No information, no information. Tool doesn't work. No work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. No one doesn't work. Wow. Oh my goodness. Tool works for Angela. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. So doesn't work. So wow, it's almost 99% of the viewers in the chat say the tool doesn't work. My goodness. So I'm shocked. I did not expect that to be a result. Tool does not work. How many people are in the chat right now? Let me see the analytics, the live chat. So there's currently 2,400 people in the room, and 2,400 people are saying the tool does not work. Nearly 99% of the viewers, I think I saw one person, tool works for one person, is Shy. You know, what's interesting is, where it did work, it was supposed to deliver a check the 26th, 25th, and 24th. So some people may not be watching this video because they've now got it in the mail. But boy, that is an enormous amount of people who says the tool does not work. And what's also very interesting is that people have actually used the tool. So they know the tool, is not working. If you can now, let me ask this question. Have people used the transcript trick? And does the transcript give any results? Transcript is spelled Transcript. Transcript. I want to know if people are using the transcript tool and if the transcript tool works or doesn't work for viewers. And so that way I can gauge whether to go through it, how to go through it in the next video. Does the transcript tool work? Does the transcript work for viewers? Or if you've not used it, just say, I don't know what the transcript is. Doesn't work. Transcript. So someone says, don't know what it is. No transcript. Haven't used the transcript. I don't know how to use it. I don't know what the transcript is. What's the transcript? Okay, so we'll cover that in the video after this. So the transcript tool worked for someone said, I see first and second, but I don't first and second stimulus check. I don't see the third stimulus check. I never tried this transcript. Never used a transcript. Okay, good. So we'll go over the transcript in the video after this. This is very, very helpful. We'll go over, because I mean, you see as a family how we have to figure out these things. And this is how we figure it out together. Where's my camera? Here I am. Let me tell you what the transcript trick, it's not a trick anymore because it's been around since October. And I think people first noticed it in October. Of course, in December, people were saying it's still a trick, but it wasn't a trick anymore because so many people knew about it. This is what the transcript trick is, which is not a trick anymore. You go to irs.gov. And in the corner, it can say set up an account, a username and password. So you set up a username and password to go into the actual website, to have it, just like you're going to shop for some clothes. You set up a username and password like you're going to buy some shorts or something. You set up a username and password, and then you're inside the IRS website. You can then go in there and type in the word transcript to request a transcript. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. It requires a little bit of sophistication. It's not so simple as you just go somewhere and push. You have to go in, set up a username and password, and then type in a transcript. If you're not a very sophisticated internet person, it may be a little bit difficult for you to do. But if you're used to doing things on the computer and shopping online, it's not going to be hard at all. It's very, very simple. Then when you do the transcript, it's going to show the activity under your social security number, under your name. And as the viewer just said, it showed the second and first stimulus check was sent out last year. It showed in December and it showed in March. And it'll show, December 30th, economic impact payment, $600. March 20th, 2020, economic impact payment. What was it? $1,200. $1,200. It'll show the activity on your account. Filed tax return, 2020. And so you'll see the last entry. If the last entry at the top, the first entry on the list, shows something that happened in March, economic impact payment, March 24th, wow, then it shows a result. It shows a result. Under second stimulus in December of last year, people found results on the IRS transcript tool that they did not have on the front of the tool. Now, those results were often confusing, and those results were often contradictory, but at least it was some more information that you could possibly filter through. How can you filter through it? I'll detail in the next video right after this. In the video right after this, I'll go over more about that transcript tool, how to track the situation tomorrow, and how to consider using this item to track it if it's in the mail. Meantime, let's listen into a video from the president yesterday in which he talked about the issues at hand and also the concerns about the military.
Probably more soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines coming home with brain cancers than any time in American history because of exposure. Some of you have read the book Burn Pits. There's a lot of research that still has to be done to determine whether or not exposure to these toxins in the air have had something to do with it. Also, you have an awful lot of these IEDs have caused brain trauma in other ways as well. So it really
Coming up also in the next video will be a new video from Bernie Sanders about what he wants in forced stimulus. All that as well. If you've not subscribed, boy, today is the day to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I don't want you to miss a single video. And I'm back with you in just 3 minutes from now, in which we do that IRS transcript together. And we talk about that tracking tool, and we go over more about how to interpret the IRS tool in general, and when it updates itself, when it doesn't update itself, how to use the tool, because this is going to be a big issue going into the end of tomorrow, as more of you may not see any more results from direct deposits in the next few hours. So stay with me. Make sure you subscribe. Also like this video. Let's see if we can get to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 likes. It really helps in the algorithm rankings. And I'll be also in the live chat with you on this video coming up right as well. Stay informed, stay focused, keep on smiling, stay positive, and stay with LA for more.